Namaste students, welcome back to 10th English class. Today we are going to learn 6th poem, No Men Are Foreign. It is written by James Falconer Kirkup. He was born in 1918 and passed away in 2009. James Harold Kirkup was an English poet, translator and travel writer. He is an English poet, translator as well as travel writer. He wrote over 30 books including autobiographies, novels and plays. He wrote autobiographies. What is autobiographies? Suyasaritam, novels and plays. Plays means dramas. Kirkup wrote his first book of poetry, The Drowned Sailor at the Downs, which was published in 1947. First book was published in 1947. The Drowned Sailor at the Downs, which was published in 1947. His hometown of South Shields now holds a growing collection of works in the Central Library, and artifacts from his time in Japan are housed in the nearby museum. He went to different countries and at last he came to Japan and lived there for a long time. His last volume of poetry was published during the summer of 2008 by Red Squirrel Press and was launched at the specific event at Central Library in South Shields. Okay, children, this is a memoriter. Okay, no men are foreign. What do you feel about the lesson? What is meant by no men are foreign? Can you say? Yarum anyaralla. That is, here the poet described about unity, oneness of mankind. We are saying I am Indian, you are Pakistani. Likewise here border or race, color, language, we are dividing ourselves. Poet is against this division. He is claiming for oneness of mankind. Okay children, shall we go to poem? Remember, no men are strange, no country is foreign. Beneath all uniforms a single body breathes like ours. The land our brothers walk upon is earth like this in which we all shall lie. They too, aware of sun and air and water, are fed by peaceful harvest, by war's long winter's star. Their hands are ours, and in their lines we read a labor no different from our own. Remember, they have eyes like ours that wake, or sleep and strength that can be won by love. In every land is common life that all can recognize and understand. Let us remember, whenever we are told to hate our brothers, it is ourselves that we shall dispossess, betray, condemn. Remember, we who take arms against each other, it is a human earth that we defile. Our hells of fire and dust outrage the innocence of air that is everywhere our own. Remember, no men are foreign and no country is strange. Okay children, line by line we can go to the poem. Shortly, this poem tells us why we must not hate our brothers and sisters who live in different countries of the world. So, no man or no country is strange or foreign. That is the theme of the poem, or universal brotherhood. Oh, everybody in this world is brothers and sisters. Before prayer, in our assembled prayer, we are taking pledge. All Indians are my brothers and sisters. Not only Indians, everybody in the world are our brothers and sisters. That only our poet James Faulkner Kirkup is saying. Okay. Remember, no men are strange, no country is foreign. First line itself, poet is saying, remember. ஞாபகத்திலிருக்கട്ടെ. No men are strange. யாரும் ஸ்ட்ரேஞ்சு கிடையாது. No men are different. No countries foreign. யாரும் விசித்திரமானவங்க கிடையாது. No countries foreign. Foreign means not our own land. We are thinking like that. Foreign countries. No countries foreign. Beneath all uniforms a single body breathes. What poet is saying? Even though they are coming from different countries, they have the beneath all uniforms a single body breath. Everybody have a body and everybody is breathing like ours. The land our brother walk upon. We are walking on the land. Likewise, our brothers also walking on the land. Is earth like this in which we all shall lie? Like where we are lying. Lying means here after death. Everybody lying down on the earth. Likewise, not only Indians, Pakistans, Americans, Canadians, everybody is going to lie down on earth. From the first stanza itself, poet is saying, people around the world are alike, same. எல்லா மக்களும் ஒரே மாதிரி தான். They are not different. They are not strange. யாரும் அந்நியரல்லான்னு சொல்லியிருக்குது. Remember, no men are strange, no country is foreign. The poet tells that men are not different from each other. Beneath all uniforms a single body breathes. On the basis that they come from separate countries. See, in our army, our soldiers are wearing one uniform. Pakistan another uniform. America another uniform. They are wearing different uniforms. But they have a mind like ours. They have a body like ours. All are breathing. All are lying down on the earth. So they may fight for army of their country, but underneath the uniform, they are all similar. Our opponent's army soldiers live and breathe just as we do. Everybody is breathing for the same cause. Most fight between two countries result from dispute over the piece of land. However, all the land on earth is the same. See, now we have border problem with China. Our army is ready. Chinese army is also ready. Why we are? For border problems. For some piece of land we are fighting. However, all the land on earth is the same. Moreover, every man will have to lie in the earth at the time or the other. After that, we are going to lie down on the earth. Everybody is going to lie down on earth. That is, all men have to die and all piece of land are potential graveyard in which they fight. Okay, children? Okay. Fifth line you see. They too aware of sun and air and water are fed by the peaceful harvest by war's long winter starved. Their hands are ours, and in their lines we read a labor no different from our own. They too aware of sun and air and water. The poet gives more evidence of the unity of man. Shortly, poet is saying about the unity or oneness of mankind. So, poet says, those who live in other countries also depend on same sun. Whether they have different sun? No. All are depending sun, same air, same water for their survival. For surviving, we need air, water, light. Okay, everybody is depending on the same sun, same air, and same water for their survival. So, poet is saying they too aware of the sun and air and water, and fed by peaceful harvest, by vast long winters starve. They too have seen peace and war. Not only for us, after harvest, they are leading a peaceful life and take more fruits. They have a good harvest and food products. Similarly, during the war time, they had their hands, by vast long winter starved during the calamity of war. Okay. During peaceful period, they are enjoying the harvest. Similarly, during the war period, just like a long winter, because availability of food is very scarce in that war season. They are resulting in famine. They are also suffering that time. Okay, their hands are ours, and in their lines we read. Similarly, their hands are ours, and in their lines we read. They look just like us and are descended from the same ancestors as we are. So their hands are ours. They are also having hands. We are also having hands, and their lines we read. We are reading the literature from it. Now also we are reading Englishman poetry only. We are reading their literature, and labor is not different from our own. They are also doing work. Their உழைப்பு உலகத்தில் எல்லா இடம் எல்லாருமே சாப்பாட்டுக்காக உழைச்சிட்டு இருக்குது. ஸோ ஹியர் சேயிங் எ லேபர் இஸ் நாட் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் ஃப்ரம் தே ஆர் ஆல்சோ ஹார்ட் ஒர்க்கிங். ஓகே, ரிமெம்பர் தே ஹாவ் ஐஸ் லைக் அவர்ஸ் தட் வேக். சி how they are waking up, opening the eyes, they are waking up. They are also having eyes, or sleep and strength that can be won by love, or sleep. They are close their eyes and sleeping, open their eyes and waking. We are also doing, other countries also doing the same thing. Remember, they have eyes like ours and wake or sleep, and strength that can be won by love. By love we can achieve anything. In all the countries, not only India, not only Pakistan, not only China, not only in America, everywhere in the world, ulagam poorave, we can surrender with love. We can achieve anything by love. In every land is common life. Everybody in this world is leading a common life that all can recognize and understand. Therefore, we can recognize the presence of that life no matter where the travel in this wide world. Despite the difference between various nations, there is one thing that they all have in common. What is in common? Eyes are common. We are close our eyes and sleeping. We are opening our eyes and waking up. Okay, children, by love we can surrender in every part of the world. By love we can எந்த முரட்டத்தனத்தையும் நம்மளால் லவ்வால் அச்சீவ் பண்ண முடியும். Not only for us, whole world it is happening. So everybody is alike. Let us remember, whenever we are told to hate our brothers, it is ourselves that we shall dispossess, betray, condemn. Here, let us remember, we want to remember one thing. Whenever we are told to hate our brothers, whenever we are encouraged to hate our brothers, we are hating ourselves. நம்ம மற்றவங்க மேலே பகைக்கும் போது என்ன ஆகுது? we are hating ourselves. நம்ம மேலே தான் பகை வருது. அதால் we love everybody during the war time. Okay, the poet disagree against the efforts of military and religious groups that encourage us to wage wars. This group are misguiding their own people. They are asking their followers to hate their opponents without realizing that they are own brothers. See, they have no personal vengeance each other. See, army of the India is fighting for India, army of Pakistan is fighting for their own country, but they are human beings. They have feelings like ours. So some people, maybe military or some racial discrimination, some other things, they ask us to hate our brothers. Really we are hating ourselves. Hate our brother, it is ourselves that we shall disposes, betray, condemned. Any hatred that we shown on any member of the human race is equivalent to our betrayal towards the people. We are cheating ourselves. Betrayal here, cheating. When we are cheating others, we are cheating ourselves. If we kill people of any other country, we can endanger the human being as whole and their survival on earth. See, war broke out, what will happen? Lot of destruction will happen. The destruction will pollute the nature. This iyarkai or earth, it is belongs to every human beings. So remember, we who take arms against each other. What is, children, arms? Our hands is arms. Here arms means weapons. Ayudangal. Remember, we who take arms against each other, it is human earth that we defile. Here, impact of war. Poet is describing the impact of the war. We are the guardians. We are the supreme creatures of the earth. So we want to guard our mother earth. When we are doing the war, what will happen? Lot of the result of the war is, it is a bad effect. What will happen? We want to leave our homes and destructions will happen. Okay, so we will then have nothing to pass down our future generation. Our culture is destroyed, our buildings is everything, our ancestral property will be destroyed by the war. So here poet condemns about the impact of war. We are the guardians of the earth. If we take arms against our fellow beings or our brothers, what will happen? The human earth that will defile, our mother earth will be destructed. Okay, our hells of fire and dust outrage the innocence. The poet compares wartime with hell. War is equal to hell. In war, what will happen? There is fire and smoke everywhere. It will pollute our mother earth of air that everywhere our own. Already we told air, water, sun is everywhere and it belongs to everybody. As the result of the war, fire will come, smoke will come. What will happen? The earth is become poisoned, polluted. The very air that breathe is becoming impure and will not be able to sustain human life for much longer. Of air that is everywhere our own. Remember, no men are foreign and no countries strange. So we should remember no men are foreign, and no country is strange. Okay, what we want to learn from this lesson? Unity, universal brotherhood. In Indian culture, we can say Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam. Everybody in the world are our brothers and sisters. Okay, so we want to maintain that oneness. Okay, that poet and the last stanza, poet is saying the effect of the war. By the war, what will happen? Our earth will become poisoned, air will be polluted, water will be polluted. So, everybody is using these common things. So, finally, poet is saying, no men are foreign and no countries are strange. Okay, so you should love your fellow being. Universal brotherhood is explained here, my dear children. This is a memory poem. You should learn very well. Okay, children, thank you.